what do we understand here is that after the Surat split, okay, after the Surat split, what is going to happen here is that there is, after the Surat split, what do we understand is that when did the Surat split happen? It happened in the time period of 1907. Okay, it happened in the time period of 1907. So from 1907 till the time period of 1914, what happened is that in India there was no political activity, not that much of, okay, no big political activity. There was no big political activity. Why? Because the INC was divided. The Congress, it was in shambles. Because what do we know, that if the party it is divided, it will not be that strong as the original party. So what do we understand here is that between this time period, the extremist leaders, they were in jail. The moderates were there in the political outfit, but the masses, they were now not following the moderates, but they were following the extremists who were in jail instead. And when the masses, they were trying to do something, they were suppressed. So there was a rise of revolutionary activity. So more or less here there is not going to be any political activity, means not successful political activities, because even if the moderates try to do something, they would not have the support of the masses. That was one thing. And simultaneously at that point of time, in the year of 1914, then there is also going to be the start of World War I. And when the World War I it is going to start, at that point of time, okay, many of the extremist leaders, they were released from the jail. Why? Because the World War I, it was a war of the Europe. It was the war of the British. It was not India's war. But the Europeans, the Britishers, they wanted India's support in that particular war. So when they wanted India's support in that particular war, so what the Britishers did is that the Britishers, they are going to release the Indian leaders from the jail in order to create a situation wherein they are looking good in the scenario. So many of the extremist leaders, they were released from the jail at that point of time. And the year Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he was also released initially. So by the time period of 1914, there were two important personalities who are going to emerge in the space, that is going to be Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Annie Besant. These two personalities, they are going to understand that because of the division of the Congress has not remained that powerful. And because the Congress has not remained that powerful, the political activity, it had stopped. And during that point of time only, the World War I was also happening. And the World War I, it had a lot of negative effects on the Indian society, because of the war. Obviously there will be transfer of goods from India to from India to Europe. So there will be scarcity of goods here. So daily life essential goods, it would be inaccessible to the people, and that would lead to the increase in prices of those products. So rise in inflation, there would be stoppage of industries, there would be unemployment, there would be poverty. So such negative effects were also happening because of the World War I. And when such negative effects were happening, at that point of time, there was, in spite of feeling the brunt of World War I, we had no political activity happening. Because if today we are facing any issue, okay, and if there will not be a political party or there will not be a political activity, so then we would have to silently accept to whatever we are getting, right? We would have to accept to the oppression. And in spite of a political party being there, if that political party is weak, will the government listen to the demands of that political party? Obviously not. So Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak understood and realized that the Congress, it was in shambles, and the people, they were facing the brunt of World War I. And there was a requirement for a political activity to happen, to tell the Britishers that it was that because of your war we are facing the issues. So give us certain reforms. But if we do not do the political activity, the accountability of the Britishers will just vanish. So that is why here Annie Besant and Tilak, they wanted that the extremists should once again be united with the Congress. And when the extremists should be once again united with the Congress, so in the year of 1914, they are going to talk to the moderate leaders who were there in the INC, and they are going to try and persuade them, both Besant and Tilak. And by the time period of 1915, they are going to give the ultimatum to the moderate leaders that if you do not readmit the extremist within the Congress fold, then we are going to be forced to start a new political front, a new political movement. So based on that ultimatum, in the year of 1915 December month, when the Congress met, the moderate leaders discussed and they were about to accept the extremist within the Congress fold once again to make the party stronger. However, because of certain issues, that particular thing did not happen. And because of that, the ultimatum that was given, it was started in the year of 1916, then Home Rule movement was started. And as soon as the Home Rule movement was started in the 1916, in the year of 1916 itself in December, okay, the Home Rule movement, it had started in April. There were two branches of Home Rule. We shall discuss it in the next session. Okay, there were two branches. The first branches was set up in April and the second branch was set up in September. So after that, in December, in the December, the INC is going to meet at the Lucknow session. And in the Lucknow session, then the INC is going to, when it meets in the Lucknow session, and that particular Lucknow session, it is going to be, presided at that point of time by Ambika Charan Majumdar. Ambika Charan Majumdar. So in the Lucknow session, what happened is that when the INC leaders, they met, the moderates, they met, at that point of time, they are going to do the discussion. And in this session, there is going to be the extremist readmission. There is going to be the readmission of the extremist. Now here, what were the reasons that led to the induction of extremists within the Congress fold? The first aspect is that old controversies had become meaningless now. Whatever things happened in the 1906, 1907, it was meaningless in the year of 1960. Moreover, both had realized that because of the split in the party, there is going to be political inactivity, and because of that political inactivity, it was the Britishers who had gained a lot, because the Britishers were now not accountable. The accountability could not be upheld. Then Tilak and Besant, they did rigorous efforts in order to unite the extremists. Moreover, Tilak had reassured that now he wanted the reform of administration and not overthrow of government. Now, reform of administration, it does not mention towards constitutional reforms like the moderates. No. What they wanted is Swaraj. Swaraj, that means self-government. Okay, this I shall explain it to you in the next session of the Home Rule movement. Okay, so here it was Swaraj. Moreover, the death of Gopal Krishna Gokhale and Feroz Shah Mehta, who were the main opponents of the extremists, who did not like the extremists even with a crooked eye, with their passing away, the line was clear for the